people of the internet. Things have been really good recently. Like, a bunch of really cool stuff has happened, and I finally got a moment to, like, pause and reflect, and since tendinitis sort of prevents me from, like, writing in my journal, I am going to make a video for you. First, one cool thing, this is a shirt that I had made for my company, my business, Widdershins. And I did not get more, I only got one, but I also got buttons as well. And, like, I didn't do this design, it's too bad, but I do have, God, I'm not gonna do the thing. I do have a design that the next time I need business cards, which is actually going to be soon, I'm going to upload my design. Although this one is really cool, I didn't design it, so instead it's going to be a crow skull front view with antlers, and then a moon in between the antlers. So I'm really excited about that too. But in the meantime, and speaking of which, like, I really did not expect this, but, like, because I've been selling my jewelry and mostly spell bottles at a local head shop and on Etsy at my Etsy store, Widdershins Goods, if you want to check it out. I did not expect to sell many things on Etsy because as far as spell bottles are concerned, like, that's where people go to buy and sell spell bottles, and I think it's probably one of the most numerous, I mean, hold on. Like, I did some looking around Etsy before I started, like, listing my items, and there are a lot of spell bottles on there. So, I did not expect to sell many. But I am, which is surprising to me. Even, like, I've made 20 sales roughly since I started in May, maybe? And just this past week, Etsy has put my account on hold. I'm not going to be getting all of my profit right away because of the volume of orders that I've been getting. So that's exciting. It started off with people were buying, I have these Cernunnos Wilderness bottles and Hecate Invocation Devotion bottles, which those are the spells that I don't see those, I haven't seen those, and those were the ones that were selling initially. Then I changed the name of my Return to Sender bottle from Foe's Bane to Fuck Around and Find Out, and, like, right away I noticed people started ordering them. And now I've got that. I've sold a glamour bottle, and a Hocus Pocus bottle, study bottle, a divination bottle, a psychic awakening bottle, a money drawing bottle. I don't have it all, but, like, this has happened twice where somebody received their order, and the very day that they received their order, they went back and ordered, like, 3 to 4 more items from me, which is really, like, from what I have read, it, like, a better sign than new customers is getting repeat customers. So most of my customers now are repeat customers, and I always, like, I think part of it is that I always throw in a whole bunch of stickers and, like, maybe if somebody ordered a lot, like a bracelet or a button and, like, a Widdershins sticker and stuff, and people do really seem to like that. And then recently I started, I was using candles at first to seal the bottles, but recently I started using sealing wax instead, and the colors are much more vivid, and it works quite well. Whatever. I also have, oh, God. It's been a long few days, because I have been apartment hunting. So the sealing wax is going really well. And I just recently designed a depression bottle, trauma recovery. I don't have like a mission statement to say like this isn't going to cure you. Oh wait, no, I do. Uh, Talking about just like the spell was not designed to be used in a vacuum. Magic doesn't work that way. It's designed to be used in conjunction with therapy, etc., etc. And let's see. I have so many different shapes and colors. I've got these little round cobalt guys. This is like show and tell. What I like. This is just like I'm living the dream right now. I am such a goddamn goblin. I live for putting herbs and little rocks into little bottles and then lighting things on fire and pouring wax over the bottles. It is so soothing to me, and also, I mean, just I really it really unifies a lot of my interests. Here we go. This is one of the glamour bottles. It's like a little purple jobby. So, and like I'm trying to offer in my business stuff that other businesses don't offer, obviously, because that's like building block of a successful business. And one thing I've noticed is that pretty much everybody who sells spell bottles sells the same like 5 basic shapes and all the same, all just like transparent, which, you know, there's a lot to be said for those. But I've found all of these really cool different colored ones. Here's another one. This one's from my friend Matt. And then recently I got these round little jobbies that I like. Here is an example. This is a healing one, I believe. I quite like that, like those. And I'm a big I talk a lot about sympathetic magic in that, I mean, is this spell bottle, once you put it on, is and do nothing else, and like, is that going to magically change your life? Of course not. However, the idea of wearing a talisman that, because you're wearing it, you're aware, it puts your goal and your intention at the front of your mind, and that that usually will lead to more focus on whatever goal there is. And just so much of it, people talk about placebo effect, sure, but it still works, you know? It's like that scene in God, maybe the second or the third Pirates of the Caribbean with Tia Dalma when she gives Jack Sparrow the jar of dirt. He's like, this is a jar of dirt. Yes, will the jar of dirt help? If you don't want it, give it back. No. Then it helps. That's how magic works, or at least in my practice. So, like, you know, I wore my little luck bottle today because I have been looking for an apartment. My boyfriend and I are moving in together, and let's see, I toured a place earlier. It's just a little 1-bedroom, but it's in a great neighborhood, really close to a lot of fun stuff. There are really nice hardwood floors. There's a lot of space, and we're going to apply for it. And that's something that I actually thought was going to take a lot longer. So, of course, I'm talking about it like I already have the apartment, but it's still really, like, just to go tour it and, like, you know, clean myself up and try to act like an actual, like, run-of-the-mill grown-up, albeit a weird one, was, you know, that was really fun today. So I'm really, really excited about that. Because I live with my parents, and he lives with his parents. And my parents are home all the time. They're retired. So, there's just not, like, we've been trying to, like, conduct our relationship around, like, 4 other people's schedules, and it's their house. So, a lot of staying in my room, you know, stuff like that. So I do really look forward to just, because when it's just us, things are really good. And, like, to be honest, just when we don't have to deal with, you know, assorted dysfunctions from our respective families, things are obviously, we're less stressed and we can focus on our, living our own lives without always trying to consider somebody else's feelings first. I'm sorry. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Partially just, I am really excited about the apartment thing, and I'm really excited about the spell bottle thing. Especially, like, I got 2 orders on Sunday night, and then, like, 3 more since Monday. And that's, like I said, Etsy's put a hold on my income. I've made almost $300 since I started the Etsy store, which is, I mean, I don't really know what the benchmark is for success, but I consider it very successful. I'm not keeping the, like, meticulous track of how much I'm spending on supplies versus how much I'm selling these things for. However, I think that I'm doing pretty well. Like, I'm getting, yeah, well, you guys don't need to know about that. So, just, that's all really exciting stuff. And I actually, like, got through talking about that sooner than